All right, class. Now for the last little section, we're going to see how much payments they've made. So the amount of federal income tax withheld, there were actually two components that were withheld. There was federal income tax withheld on Stuart's paycheck, and there was also federal income tax withheld on Sally's paycheck. The total amount of federal income tax withheld on both of those is $1,398. Now for the earned income credit, the earned income credit is a credit that is available to certain individuals who earn a certain amount. Usually it starts to phase out when you reach about, well, it depends on the number of children you have, I guess, is the phase out. I'm actually going to show you the earned income credit tables. So here are the tables. So you can see it starts to phase out once you earn more than $38,500. And we are not going to spend the time calculating this because in order to calculate the earned income tax credit, let me shrink this a little bit, you actually have to go through about 4 pages of worksheets. So here's page 1, page 2, page 3, and you fill out, oh, actually that was the first worksheet. Here's the second worksheet, and it says be sure that you're filling out the correct worksheet. Here are the 4 pages of earned income credit that you would need to fill out if you qualify. But the way this works is once you figure out what the earned income amount is, and then you look up the amount of children that they have, and they have 1 child. Stuart and Sally Smith, actually, and they're married, filing joint, so they're over here. Stuart and Sally Smith's amount of earned income credit that they get to claim on the tax return is $1,455. Then on top of that, they have the additional child tax credit. I know some of you may have seen the child tax credit up here. When you fill out 8812, what it tells you is that because we've already zeroed out their tax amount with the education tax credit, and because Stuart and Sally Smith qualify, they actually qualify for a refundable portion of the child tax credit of $1,000. Now, the American Opportunity Tax Credit, I've already shown you part of it, but the remaining part goes right here, $1,551, for a total amount of taxes paid and credits earned of $5,404. That is their total overpayment, $5,404. And if they elect to, they can have this whole amount refunded to them, or they can have it elected to apply to next year. Now, the reason why we do this, like I said, is to show you how kind of the process of completing a tax return works and to understand some of the tax benefits of an IRA. I would advise you that if you have a complicated tax situation, such as tuition that you pay a child, you may want to look at getting some advice. Now, the ways in which you can get this advice, let me go over here to the IRS website, is to actually go to the IRS website, and they have this little link over here called Free File. When you go to Free File, they have a number of commercial products that are available for you to use if you qualify. So, for example, if you earn less than $57,000 and you live in any of these states except for those, you can use Tax Simple. Some of you have heard of a program called TurboTax. It's probably the market leader right now in commercial tax preparation software. This one you have to earn less than $31,000 unless you're active military, then it's $57,000. It basically walks you through an interview process where you fill the information out and then it will complete the tax return for you. You do have to check it, but it helps to ensure that you've covered all your bases. You also have H&R Block's tax-free system, or maybe you like the name TaxSlayer. Here's their tax program. In any event, if you do have complicated situations such as a child, you're paying tuition, and you want to ensure that you maximize your tax refund, you may want to look at some of these tax preparation software systems that you can use, and these tax preparation software systems may allow you to file electronically for free. So just want to make sure you're aware of that, but in any event, here is the final answer, so to speak, for the tax return preparation project and assignment. You'll need to complete and turn in the Form 1040 and the Form 1040A, which is right here, for your teacher to grade. Thank you for listening. Hopefully that was helpful for you.